I get a lot of emails from people with requests to know what they're doing wrong with their fruit trees. In a lot of cases, people have planted them not to our guidelines. And what we like to do is we like to put a 6-foot diameter basin with at least 6 inches of woody mulch around the tree. If you have trees that are previously planted in gravel or grass and you want to build this environment around them, you found the right video.
Welcome everybody, Greg Peterson coming to you from a secret location near the urban farm, and we have here a couple of citrus trees that were planted not quite to our expectations. So what we're going to do today is we're going to fix them. So come on over here and check out what we're going to fix them with. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a basin around the trees, and in that basin we're going to add the supplements that we suggest that people add when they plant their fruit trees. Those supplements are mycorrhizae fungi, something like that. We're going to actually use a 5-ounce bag of that, and we're going to spread it in the basin. I'll show you how to do that in a little while. Then on top of that, we're going to add 5 pounds of azomite. Azomite is this great rock dust. It's a mineral nutrient, like a vitamin pill for your fruit trees, and this is going to get spread in the basin. Again, 5 pounds. On top of that, we're going to add worm castings. Worm poop, man, this is gardener's gold. This is the best stuff you can put in your garden, so add lots of it. The cool thing about worm castings is there's worm eggs in it. So we're actually going to get some worms starting to build the healthy soil. So those are the supplements we're going to add. Then there's fertilizer. This is one of my favorite ones. This is Tank's Super Mix. It's organic certified fertilizer. This is the NPK fertilizer that we add. This will give the trees a boost. And we're probably going to put about 3 or 4 pounds of this in the basin, spread around the basin. Then when that's all done, we're going to add Farmer Greg's planting mix. Oh, check it out. This is the Farmer Greg's planting mix that we sell. It's a good planting mix. Actually, it's a great planting mix. If you can't get a hold of this, find some kind of local. It's really important to get local planting mix. Put it on top. So we're going to put down the nutrients and the supplements in the basin. Then we're going to add some planting mix on top of that so that we're building a layer of organic matter around the base of the tree. When that's all done, we're going to add woody mulch. And we're going to add lots of woody mulch. What happens at the interface between the dirt and the woody mulch, and actually all of our good stuff and the woody mulch, is that really quickly it starts building healthy soil. That's what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do around the base of our trees, and really in all the spaces around our yard, is build healthy soil, and we do it the way a forest would do it. So the leaves fall, branches fall, animals come along and they leave something behind for you, and what happens over time is that builds your healthy soil and builds a space that your tree wants to thrive. So let's go to it. All right, what we're doing here is we're making the basin. And the basin is really important. It's going to hold all the materials for us. All right, I'm underneath this amazing lemon tree. And one of the things I want you to notice is something called a drip line. The drip line is the edge of the tree leaves, the edge of the tree branches. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the basin the size of the drip line. So if you were right above the tree, looking down, it would be the ground underneath, you could see it. So we're gonna bring the gravel in the basin out to the drip line of the tree, and that becomes the basin where we put all the goodies. All right, so what I have here is a 5-pack for trees. We used to suggest 1 ounce, 1 pound, and 1 pound. With our extreme weather last year, we've decided to go with 2 ounces, 2 pounds, and 2 pounds on new trees. If you're fixing a tree, doing a tree basin like this, we're suggesting 5 ounces, 5 pounds, and 5 pounds So that's what we're going to add next. Is we're going to add this. We're going to spread it. Come on over. We're going to spread it around the basin. Probably have to take off my gloves for this. All right. It's really super simple. You just open the packages. This is the mycorrhizae. We're just going to spread the mycorrhizae. We put it down first. There we go. We're going to put the mycorrhizae down first. That way it's closest to the roots. Because the mycorrhizae, once it's activated, once the water hits it, it's going to want to get down in the root zone and connect to the roots. Next thing I'm going to put on here is 5 pounds of worm casting. And again, all we're going to do is we're going to spread them throughout the basin, just so it gets to a place where it can get to the roots. The next thing I'm going to do, we're going to pack soil around this tree, the planting mix. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the planting mix on top of the mycorrhizae and the worm castings. Then we're going to put the azomite in and the fertilizer in. So sit tight. Let me grab the planting mix. And we're going to use 2 bags of the planting mix per tree. This starts the soil process growing underneath the tree. And this is what it looks like. It's just a nice mixture of composted pine bark, perlite, or the little white dot. All right, we got 1 bag in. Just going to spread it a little bit with the rake. Now this is the under part of the basin. Woody mulch is going on top of it, don't forget. So now we've got bag number 2 going on this side. And again, just spread this out. And then, on top of that, we're going to add the azomite. We already added the worm castings. And the bioflora fertilizer. Azomite is a micronutrient vitamin pill for your trees. And, you know, it's going to so appreciate it. It smells rocky, too. Yep. Today, we're using the Tank's Super Mix. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to put, here's what it looks like. It's just a black powder. And I'm going to put, it'd be about a half of one of these bags. So maybe a little bit less. But just notice, see, 2.5 cups per pound. We want to put about 3 pounds on there. So 2, 4, 6, 7, like 8 cups. You just want to spread that in the basin, like that. And for the moment, I'm leaving all this stuff away from the base of the trunk, so we don't want to put stuff right up against the base of the trunk. All right, final step, adding the woody mulch. This is the fun part. Oh, the best part. I'm going to sleep well tonight, that is for sure. So, water. You want to really soak the basin around the tree, make sure it's good and soaked. The nice thing about this basin is that when they planted the trees, they put multiple drip lines around the tree. I saw 6 or 8 down there, which that makes sure that the tree is getting enough water. If you only have 1 or 2 drip emitters from your irrigation system to your tree, you want to use what we call a drip line. And the drip line is, you can see, about every 8 inches, maybe every 6 inches, there's a drip emitter. And this particular drip ring that we make up puts out half a gallon per hour per emitter, and there's 18 emitters on here, so 9 gallons per hour is what we get out of this. This gets strung right around the base of the tree. Let me show you. You open it up, and it plugs right in. It plugs right into your drip system. This goes into your drip system, and this goes into the other side. So it makes one big loop around the base of the tree. So then it's evenly distributing the water around the tree. But we lucked out, they already had enough drip lines in here. So your job, just make sure that you deep water this, and it'll take a couple hours per basin, I would guess. So there you have it. That's how you fix a tree that wasn't planted right. You add azomite, mycorrhizae, worm castings to the basin around the tree, add planting mix on top of that, add some fertilizer on top of that, and then woody mulch. Remember, it's just woody mulch, nothing else. All right, cool. Coming to you from the urban farm. Check out fruittrees.org for all of our great fruit tree education. Thanks for being here today.